That's all. As you can see, I've hit the ground running with my new enterprise. But cash flow is still a minor issue. Care to help me box up a few things for the pawn shop? Unless you'd rather just stand there and gawk.
Wait a minute. Is this my uncle's stuff you're planning to sell?
Whatever gave you that idea?
This broom polo trophy for most combative player has my uncle's name right on it.
Well, now I see where you got your argumentative streak.
Oh, whatever. It's not like I was using any of this. And I don't want to be tripping over Oswald's old junk any more than you do.
I could certainly use a bit more elbow room down here. And yet, I shouldn't like to get too comfortable. It's more than a little embarrassing, you know, running a business out of someone else's basement.
Who cares what people think? If they judge you, it's more a reflection on them.
Bravo, Sylvia! I dare say I agree with you. Although in our line of work, we do have to at least pretend to give a care. After all, the key to a successful sale often comes down to making your customer feel welcome, wanted. Butter them up with a bit of flattery and they'll open their wallets, believe me.
Yeah, I can do that. Although, it's a little bit manipulative, isn't it?
Ah, you're catching on. Who says you can't teach an old slob new tricks?
No one. Literally no one says that.
Regardless, I think you'll agree that such pearls of wisdom are worth a few square feet of basement. Not to mention the access you now have to enchantments. I'm quite skilled at the craft. And I assure you, this time around, the services I'm offering are legitimate.
Why weren't you using these skills to begin with?
Frankly, the margins on potion making are better. Enchanting requires a plethora of ingredients, usually rare ones. Whereas when you're making potions, you can simply throw any number of things into a pot.
That might be true if you're making a fake potion. The real thing is more complicated than that.
Sure, you know the difference. The average consumer, not so much. In fact, it's thanks to my talent for enchanting that I was able to fool so many for so long. My potions were little more than water and dyes, but the bottles they came in, oh, that's where the real magic was all along. So just imagine the results you could get combining my skills with your own. Go on, imagine it. I'll wait.
You've won me over, hottie. I confess I'm feeling enchanted already.
You know, if you wanted to flatter me, you might have tried throwing our match. Now focus, please. My eyes are up here. It occurs to me that despite my better judgment for the time being, we're in this together. As long as I'm operating out of your basement, I will benefit from your success, and vice versa. So let's put all the nastiness away and try to get along, shall we?
Yeah, I was never really all that nasty though, was I?
Dear thing, if this arrangement is to have any chance of working, you really must stop setting up such tantalizing put-downs.
That's all of them, for now. I'm psyched for tomorrow's competition. I really like my odds!
And I like the confidence.
Was hoping to find you here. This rivalry of ours can't go on much longer. Island's just not big enough to support us both.
I've got a solution to that. Why don't you back down?
Can't say I see that happening. This land's barely just come back from one ecological disaster. Then you and your ilk, the business folk who put profit above all else. You all come here by the dozens and start grabbing up whatever you can get your hands on. Land can't sustain it, and I won't stand for it. That's why I'm trying to show you all another way. A better way.
Better how? Aren't you the one who prides himself on picking whole areas clean of resources?
I don't take more than the land can spare, and I never take anything without giving something back.
I can give as well as I take, too. So if you come for me tomorrow, be ready for a fight.
Survival of the fittest, huh? Wouldn't have it any other way.
Good for you telling him off.
Yeah, but I've got to wonder, what if he has a point? When I inherited this business from my uncle, I also inherited his way of doing things. But Oswald lured me into the clutches of a pitiless, soul-binding debt collector. Maybe his way of doing things wasn't entirely ethical.
Well, Listen, I'm sure your uncle would do many things differently. But moral dilemmas and recriminations can wait. Tomorrow, your entire focus must be on one thing, and one thing only. Winning.
It's another beautiful day here in Rapta. We're told there's a 0% chance of rain. The chance of a winged carnivore attack is slightly higher, so let's move things along. You know me by now. I'm Baptiste, Master of Guild, Tender of Bar, and your host for today's epic contest. On the field below, 2 fine merchants have taken their places, but only one can be crowned our champion. Who will it be? Our challenger has walked the breadth of the wild and lived to tell the tale. He is daring, he is dashing, and he knows firsthand the importance of quality ingredients. Give your warmest rapt and hello to Corsac!
So many people.
He's up against the reigning champ. She's a doer, a brewer, and an entrepreneur. Make some noise for Sylvia!
Hey, Corsac! You look a little green around the gills. You want to call it a day?
Don't have gills. But now I wish I did.
Dang, that guy is ice cold.
Our judge today needs no introduction, but he's getting one anyway. Idol of millions, inspiration to heroes and envy of artisans everywhere. Give it up for Robin!
You're too kind, Baptiste. Too kind.
It has been said. Now, let's get down to business, shall we?
Didn't think there'd be so many people. Doesn't change anything. Hunter keeps his focus on his prey.
All right, contestants, give us a show!
This tonic was made with the delicate whiskers of the hippopotamus.
Those are hard to come by.
The trick is you gotta tickle him first.
An interesting technique. I'd value the resulting potion at...
Seems fair.
Think you can beat that, Sylvia?
No animals were tickled in the creation of this potion.
It's definitely an ice tonic. I can tell by the frost. That means it's a quality concoction. They can be a hard sell in the summertime, can't they? I'll price this one at... Is that a fair appraisal, do you think?
Should I review my haggling strategy? I'm ready to win you over.
Compelling arguments all around. But this round goes to... Sylvia!
Ha! I've got this in the bag!
But... Dang. This competition's the best platform I've got to make my message heard. So I'm gonna adapt, overcome. Time to unleash the beast.
Corsac means business, folks. The claws are coming out for round 2.
I trust you have another potion prepared, Corsac.
This one was brewed with all-natural hobgoblin tears.
Interesting. What did you mix them with?
Well, might have gotten a few tears of my own mixed in. I just can't stand to see a goblinoid cry.
Sounds salty. I'd value it at...
I respect that.
Sylvia! What do you have for us?
This should elicit some tears from Corsac.
As a sight enhancer, it does meet the minimum requirements. Nothing flashy about it, but it looks legitimate enough. I've sold quite a few of these in my day. Let's set this one's value at... Unless you'd like to speak to its virtues.
Should I review my haggling strategy? Ready to prove I'm the winner.
Both contestants should be proud of their performance today. But there's no need to continue, is there? We have a winner, and it's Sylvia!
I should have written a speech for this moment!
All I have prepared are the cries of a wounded animal. Should have seen that coming, I suppose. Life in the wilderness prepares a man for many things. Running a business might not be one of them.
Hey, there's no need to give up completely, is there? Maybe it's the winner's rush talking? But I'm starting to enjoy our rivalry.
Honestly, I'm not so sure potion making is my calling. Only wanted to show the world there was a better way of doing things. Shown that success doesn't have to come at the expense of nature. But I always planned to take a step back after today. Intended to use my winnings to fund a new series of expeditions. The more time I spend here, the more I want to be out there.
If it's expeditions you want, there might be a way to make that happen. The Heroes Guild needs people who can handle themselves out in the wilderness. Based on what I've seen, they'd be lucky to have you.
Well, isn't that a thought? Might not be a bad idea. Might be worth talking to Baptiste about.
Yeah, don't thank me or anything. Solving problems, that's just what I do. Solving problems and winning competitions! And so it looks like Corsac will be joining the Heroes Guild.
Remarkable. Just remarkable.
Aw, you weren't worried, were you? I keep telling you I know what I'm doing.
I had a feeling you'd prevail. What surprises me is the compassion you show your competitors. Were I in your shoes, I'm not sure I'd do the same.
We're all just people, Owl. We deserve opportunities to make our way in the world. And besides, having Corsac in the guild will mean more access to more resources. That's good for my shop. And it doesn't hurt that he kinda owes me big time.
You're really thinking ahead now. Apply that to your daily negotiations and you'll be hard to beat. In fact, just throw everything you know at your customers and let them sort it out.
Forget hard to beat. I'm feeling unstoppable.
Careful, Sylvia. Hubris has been the downfall of many a promising witch. Although you've certainly made some impressive strides in a short time.
You think so? I guess being forcibly soulbound to another person's crushing debt is a good source of motivation. Who would have figured?
If that's the case, then I'm happy to have been of some service to you. Now, I believe you have a deposit to make.
I can't bear to watch.
Everything appears to be in order.
Dang, that would have bought a lot of ramen. But I'm in the groove now. You'll have your next payment in 10 days. Count on it.
I certainly am. Until then.
You can come out now.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just... Oh, that woman.
I get it. She's intimidating. But don't worry, I can handle her on my own. You've been a huge help, Owl. Don't think otherwise for a minute.
Thank you. That's...
Not like that deadbeat Oswald. I swear, it's enough to make me want to learn necromancy. So I can raise him from the dead just to kill him all over again.
Ah, yes. You have every right to be angry. Of course you do. We'd best turn in. Tomorrow, the cycle begins anew.
At least we're in this together.
Good morning, Sylvia. Are you ready to continue your march toward glory? I have something that ought to be of help. A new upgrade to your license. With this, you're authorized to brew a whole new range of potions.
Thank you for doing that. Paperwork is my mortal enemy.
I pride myself on being organized. In fact, I have the details for the next competition right here. I suppose it was foolhardy to think I could keep this one in mint condition. Anyway, remember, each new competition comes with new potion requirements. The potions are getting more advanced, but so too is the reward.
I guess I don't get a day off, huh?
No rest for the wicked, or the insolvent.
Hey there, chum. How's business?
Well?
Shush now. That was a rhetorical question. I already know the answer. Business is real hard, isn't it? All the upkeep, all those customers, all that math. Wouldn't you like to lay those burdens down? What do you say to an early retirement, and you just send all your customers my way? Boss Finn will take real good care of them.
Oh, I see. You must be my rival in the next competition. Well, sorry, but I'm no quitter. If you want to take a bite out of my business, you're in for a fight.
Oh, so the minnow's got some teeth. But I'm the big fish in this small pond, and you're an appetizer at best.
Funny that you mention appetites, because the overwhelming stink of body spray is totally spoiling mine.
I'll just excuse myself from your sight then. Of course, that means you won't see me when I come for you. And I will come for you.
Well, he's a charmer, isn't he?
Forget taking a day off. If it means trouncing that guy, I can't wait to get back to work.
Have we not worked hard in recent days, Sylvia? Do we not wear perspiration upon our brows?
We have. We do.
Right you are! And it is therefore time for that most delightful of all breaks. An ice cream break!
I am so on board with this.
It is an odd combination, I know, but I find the complementary colors nearly as enjoyable as the treat itself.
Interesting. I don't usually think about the colors.
A snack is best when it engages all our senses, and I know of what I speak. I do not like to brag, but my people have elevated ice cream to an art form. Not merely in taste, but in presentation. Each scoop is a mathematically perfect sphere. Anything less is tossed to the dogs. Not that I am complaining about Rafta's offerings, of course. Ice cream is a marvel, even if these scoops are slightly oblate. It is strange, though, the things that make me think suddenly of home. Tell me, Sylvia, are you ever homesick?
Nah, I live in the present. And in the present, I live here.
It is good to appreciate your current environment, but equally good, I think, to maintain a sense of connection to your point of origin. Of course, it is easy for me. I bring the best part of home with me. For a walrus carries with him the voices of his ancestors.
What do you mean?
I mean just what I say. Our honored ancestors never leave us, although their mortal forms expire. They live on within us always. They guide us to our great works. They speak to us, and in doing so, offer an inexhaustible wellspring of inspiration!
Wow, that must come in handy.
It is the ultimate purpose of my pilgrimage. I must live and breathe my craft so that I reach a heightened spiritual state in which my ancestors may guide me in the creation of a singular work of such majesty. It leaves the world changed forevermore! Ha ha ha! It is for this reason that I work so hard. And yet always am keeping one ear to my muscles.
Your muscles.
Indeed, for that is where the ancestors reside. They give guidance not just through words, but through augmenting my natural strength each and every day.
Your ancestors must have been very impressive. I mean, look at those muscles.
Nay, I bid you look at them. Look and dare not blink! And thus I hope that you can understand my pursuit of superior artistry, although fervent, is not a matter of ego or avarice. It is, for me, a spiritual endeavor. I put a piece of myself in my every creation.
It's less spiritual for me, but I definitely put my heart into my work.
Then let your customers know. Let them understand that you stand by your craftsmanship, and that you can speak to the individual qualities of each and every potion you create.
I could talk about potion craftsmanship all day. But I'm also happy to admire the artistry of this ice cream.
Truly, it is well done! Ha ha ha! And I cannot help but think the taste is further elevated by the quality of your company.
Business is booming, Sylvia. So much so that this little supply run has proven necessary. I'm perilously low on gemstones, so keep an eye out for all that glitters. There, success! I should have everything I need. He even threw in a free pair of earrings. I'll have to remove the casing, but the stones will be of use.
How did you do that? He warmed up faster than ramen on a fire rune.
I only turned on the charm a little, batted my lashes, laughed at his jokes. It works every time, whether you're buying or selling.
Okay, I'm not above trying that. And hey, speaking of flattery, I gotta say, I'm impressed. You're doing good work, Roxanne. Glad it's paying off.
Yes, I've made strides in a short time. And to think, I've done it all on my own.
You're a force of nature. Totally unstoppable.
Taking some of my advice to heart, I see. Careful not to lay it on too thick, though.
So, what's next for you? You gotta seize on your momentum, right? Have you thought about advertising?
Oh no, I'm afraid that would be a grave mistake. This little operation of mine isn't entirely legal, after all.
Wait, what? Roxanne, you told me you were going legit.
I told you I was making use of my legitimate talents, and that's true. But this town and all its rules, it's positively tedious to do anything by the book. It's no wonder I became a con artist. And you know, I've run some pretty marvelous rackets over the years.
The potions con wasn't your first?
Far from it. I cut my teeth several years ago on a pyramid scheme. A literal pyramid scheme, mind you. We claimed to be erecting one in the heart of the capital city. Investors were lining up. When that racket got too hot, I set up in another town and read fortunes for a while. I traced the lines of my clients' palms, pouring honey in their ears, while helping myself to the contents of their pockets. I'm quite dexterous with the tail, you know. By the time anyone caught on, I'd moved on to card games, counterfeiting, even a bit of light blackmail to keep things interesting.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. You're some kind of criminal mastermind.
Why, thank you. But I'm telling you, Sylvia, I've reformed. I'm barely doing anything wrong this time. However, to operate a business in this town, you're required to secure a business license.
I know all about it. It's not really such a hassle.
Easy for you to say. You were able to take the shortcut. Anyone with a degree from an accredited college is automatically issued a license to operate a business here. It's all part of some initiative to attract so-called talented people to Rafta. Everyone knows you recently obtained your degree. You tend to bring it up every 5 minutes.
I'm not sure that's true.
Whereas I never had that particular opportunity.
All right, so the shortcut isn't an option for you. What's the normal procedure like?
Well, I'd have to pay a fee, submit some paperwork, and pass an exam of some sort.
Is that all? That doesn't sound so bad.
Are you certain? It all sounds perfectly tedious to me. Anyway, what's the point? If I get caught cutting corners, I'll just move on to the next racket.
don't want you to leave, Roxanne. I'm beginning to enjoy your company.
I knew you'd get attached, but so quickly? You have a point, though. It would be interesting to see what might develop in my life. If I weren't forced to pull up stakes and move on every few months. All right, I'll do it. I'll get my license. And I'll look good doing it.
I should probably warn you, nobody looks good in their license photo.
Nonsense. The trick is to elongate your neck, smile with your eyes, and threaten the photographer with bodily harm.
Your potions have been a huge help out in the field, Sylvia. You're so good at what you do.
Does that mean you found a legendary weapon?
Not yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Anyway, I thought I'd get you something as a thank you. So, here's a Guild-approved coupon, just for you.
I love a bargain!
How do you feel about free ice cream? Because I have a craving, and ice cream is always better with company. Come on, it'll be my treat. City living is the best. Our ice cream parlor back home had exactly 3 flavors. But here, the variety. It's almost overwhelming, but in a really good way. Last time, I had the Fayberry Vanilla. It was totally swoony. What's caught your eye?
Let's get Fayberry Vanilla. You said it's great, right?
It is great, but I don't want to get the same thing twice. I may go out on a limb this time. I'm really happy to be here. I mean, I miss my family. But I always dreamed of leaving my sleepy little hometown and ending up in a real city. Somewhere that my world would be bigger. Part of me was afraid, though. Afraid that the more people I was surrounded by, the lonelier I would feel. But I don't feel lonely. I feel like I found a real friend in you.
I feel the same. It's been good getting to know you.
Hasn't it? Stick around, Sylvia. The best is yet to come.
Let me put my tools aside and give you my full attention.
What are you working on?
A bit of everything. At the moment, I'm putting the finishing touches on a set of wooden tongs for a pickle merchant. But in the last few days, I've had more commissions than ever before. I had heard the Heroes Guild's new ringleader was having some success with his recruitment drive, for better or worse. I suppose I should have realized that more heroes meant more civilians, too. And now, for the first time in decades, town is booming. I mean, it's gotta be if they need a whole merchant just to sell pickles.
It sounds like you're pretty busy. I could come back later.
Don't be silly. If we didn't make time for pleasant diversions, we'd both be working too much. That might be a lesson for your own shop. Sometimes a customer prefers a bit of casual conversation to speedy service.
You're so right. That personal touch is important.
Speaking of which, I should probably deliver these tongs in person, but I don't quite know my way around town. How would you feel about showing me around? Goodness, so many people. Where did they all come from? It's almost overwhelming.
You get used to it. Even the smell fades after a few days.
I'm not sure I'd want to get used to it. Did you see how many booths are selling ready-to-wear clothing? Doesn't anyone sew at home anymore? Next thing you know, people will be paying money to have strangers prepare their meals or cut their hair. This place has changed quite a lot. When I first set hoof to shore, the livestock here outnumbered the people.
What brought you here originally, Saffron?
Oh, that's a long story. Let's just say I'm another link in a long chain of those who came to Rafta expecting glory, only to find something else entirely. But that was years ago. Today, I'm content simply to take in the sights.
I'm glad for the break. Work has been intense.
Even this outing was meant to be an errand for work, wasn't it? But having you here with me has made it such a pleasant experience. I feel properly revitalized. So thank you, Sylvia, for the gift you've given me today. The gift of your company.
The enviable life of a two-time champion. Idol of millions.
Sylvia, hope I'm not interrupting. I'm all set up at the guild hall now. Baptiste said to let you know.
Okay, I'll keep you in mind. Was there something else?
Matter of fact, yeah. You've shown me a kindness, Sylvia. Setting me on this new path. Feels like I should return the favor.
You could share some pointers. I'm always looking to learn and grow.
That's not a bad way to be. I was going to suggest you start growing your own ingredients. Ever try it?
I took a botany class in college where we learned the basics. It didn't go well, though. Not for my GPA, and not for the poor plants.
Not everybody's gifted with a green thumb, but gardening's easy with a slime bulb.
Slime bulb?
I come across them every once in a while. Little critters gobble up all sorts of things. And in the right conditions, they'll reshape their own protoplasmic mass to grow identical copies of their last meal. It's a downright fascinating adaptation, and they're awfully nice to look at.
Not unlike yourself, really.
I don't know about that. Given the choice, I'd rather blend into the foliage. Skulking in the bushes is how I found this particular slime bulb, actually. Was a bit of a runt, but I nursed her to health with my homemade plant formula. And frequent words of encouragement.
Thanks. I'll try it out.
Does me some good to see you're giving thought to minimizing your footprint. Mind if I give you some pointers for proper care and feeding? Behold, the humble slime bulb. A remarkable, magical, cute-as-a-button organism capable of cloning any ingredient. Just place the ingredient you want to duplicate into an empty slime bulb. Once an ingredient is gestating, you can feed her extra ingredients. That'll help her grow more of the gestating ingredient. A bulb's plasma color tells you what Magimin she prefers to munch on. Feed her the right Magimin, and she'll be happy and healthy and grow a lot of ingredients for you.
Nice. Who knew that going green could actually give me an edge?
That's not such a surprise, really. Nature's not a congeniality contest. Plenty of animals take what they want and don't say sorry. Squirrels, for instance. You want to bring home the gold? Channel that ferocity, Sylvia. Be the squirrel.
I think I follow. But are squirrels really all that ferocious?
I've got scars that say they are. Don't make the mistake of underestimating a squirrel, Sylvia. Not like I underestimated you. That's all I got for now. But you know where to find me.
I knew you'd be back. And I know why you're sticking around, too. I'm very good at reading all 6 human emotional states. Angry, sad, sleepy, hungry, dopey, and envious. That look of plaintive need says it all. You obviously want to be a blood brother. Yeah, sign me up. I'll be a blood brother. That's what I like to hear. But I'm afraid that's gonna be a hard pass from us.
What? How come?
We don't just let anybody into our crew. That's how you get fleas. But we'll keep an eye on you. Maybe you've got what it takes. I don't know.
I'm probably too busy anyway. I'm juggling a lot.
I think she protests too much, Pepper.
But we could use a juggler.
Everybody in our crew has a role, you know? I'm the quartermaster. I make sure we've got enough of what we need, plus surplus to sell for a tidy profit.
Sounds important.
No lie! This lousy gang of miscreants may seem civilized, but take away their fresh milk and see how long you've got before they go totally feral. Pepper, obviously, is the captain. Nothing happens without his say-so. He's the scourge of the seas, rules with an iron paw, cross him at your peril, etc.
I have been known to play with my prey.
But he also plays with his friends and family. You never really know where you stand. The one thing we've all got in common is we bring the shock and awe. It's the only way to make sure you get what's yours in this crazy world.
I can be rowdy to get what I want.
Do it then! Show 'em your claws!
That's all of them, for now. The whole town seems on edge since Bossman started throwing his weight around. Have you noticed?
I've noticed that you seem concerned.
Shouldn't I be? Roxanne's bark was always worse than her bite. Corsac was more misanthropic than malicious. But something about this guy feels different, Owl. What if I don't have what it takes?
I wouldn't worry about that. I'm certain you're more than capable, and well, it's awful that you're in this situation, that's for certain. For certain, but really, it isn't anyone's fault, per se, and... Wait, what was the question again?
What's going on with you? You seem less articulate than usual.
Well, I don't like seeing you this way. I suppose I've grown accustomed to your bravado. It's made it easier to ignore the full gravity of your situation. A situation for which I'm, well, partly to blame. Just a little.
How so?
Oh, you must have guessed by now, or at least suspected. My name. My true name. It isn't an owl. It's... Oswald.
What? Uncle Oswald? It's really you, isn't it?
I'm afraid so.
But how? How is that possible?
It's quite a story, but most of what I've told you is true. My debt had grown beyond my control. I was desperate for money. So I set out for Maven's castle. And I made it, Sylvia. Thanks to my potions, I was the first in decades to set foot there. But I set that foot right in a booby trap. Some strange runic circle, charged with transmogrifying magics. One moment, I was a handsome, broad-shouldered gentleman with a winning smile and quite tall.
Good grief.
And the next moment, I was... this. I was horrified and confused. I could think of nothing else but how to undo my transformation. I fled that place and returned to the shop. And that's when I realized everyone believed I was dead. Everyone, including a certain debt collector. And despite my unusual circumstances, I breathed a sigh of relief because I finally felt safe.
How nice for you. Less great for me, though.
Putting you in my will, I thought I was doing a good thing. A generous thing. I didn't think it through. You must know that's true. As desperate as I was, I never would have chosen to burden you with all this.
Then you should have told me this sooner. You should have been honest. And you definitely should have spoken up when Helena came for me.
You're right. You're right about that. I regret my inaction at that moment, Sylvia, more than I can say.
If I were smart, I'd turn you over to her right now. This debt is your responsibility. I shouldn't even be in this mess! But I've invested so much in this shop. It's mine now. And I won't let Helena repossess it over your breach of contract.
Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you for not handing me over to her, for giving me another chance.
I didn't say anything about giving you another chance. The last thing I need around here is a business partner who's been lying to my face, owl.
But Sylvia...
I'm going to beat Boss Finn. I'm going to pay off this debt to save myself and my shop from the clutches of the bank. And I'm going to do it on my own. No big deal, though. It turns out in every way that matters. I've been on my own from the start.
No, that isn't... I understand. I suppose I'll give you some space.